That's interesting, isn't it? Because, of course, there's a strong stress on Buddhism is, of course, on non-self, on freeing ourselves from clinging to the idea of self. And pride is, of course, considered a very obstructive non-virtue, one of the key non-virtues. So it almost might be thought that we shouldn't have confidence in ourselves. That would be right not to, philosophically and spiritually. But no, that's not the case, because the person who lacks confidence in themselves is clinging. This is just one particular manifestation of ego clinging, because they're clinging to an image and a distorted image and picture of themselves. Maybe and their fearfulness is therefore a lack of willingness to risk things, to open to things. So they'd rather cling to this kind of narrow, shrunken image of themselves rather than being free of any images. Because if you're free of any images of yourself, you're actually fluid and open to possibilities, open to change, open to growth, and open to other people. So lack of confidence is not a virtue. It's actually something that can cripple people. I don't mean, therefore, people should be, think they're Nietzschean Superman and be full of some kind of mad arrogance. But just, we need to whichever way our ego clinging manifests, from the Nietzschean Superman to depressed kind of basement-dwelling nerd who despises himself, it's all self-clinging, and one has to let go of that. And the key to that is, the deep key is, of course, to realize one has the Buddha nature, that one is neither a God, Superman, or devil, or neurotic, whinger, or whatever. One is none of these things. One has the possibility for wisdom and compassion. And I think the key to start on that is to try to practice a little bit, to practice for the unconfident person, to try to practice being kind to others. Because if they're kind to others, just in small ways, they'll see how amazingly powerful and transformative that is. If you make some time for another person, just to give them something small, just to say hello to them when you never did before, just to be that extra bit more open to them, it's contagious. It will make you feel, I'm not stuck. I can move. I can change. I can make a difference. I can have an effect. So in a way, instead of therapizing yourself, do something. Do something good. Do something good. Almost like reconnect with your ordinary human possibility, ordinary human goodness. This, I think, will go a great way to overcoming unconfidence. Then somebody might say, but I'm too frightened to do that. I'm just a frightened being, so how could I ever be courageous like that, like saying hello to the neighbour when I'm... Well, you see, in a way, you've got to fake it at the beginning. You've got to fake that you're not, you lack confidence. You've got to fake that you're strong, fake that you're brave. And after a while, it will come natural. That's how it happens. So big stress on doing, a very big stress on doing is important. And those small Buddhist virtuous practices, which are human virtuous practices of goodness and helping others, will be tremendously powerful. And living in a way also as if you're confident, living as if you're confident, that altogether, that's really good.